Track 1.
Hey Shirley, you're from Australia, right?
Yeah, that's right, from down under.
Okay. Are you from Sydney?
No, I'm not from Sydney. Actually, I'm from Melbourne.
Melbourne? Mm-hmm. Okay. So are there any nice parks in Melbourne?
Well, you know, Josh, Melbourne is a great city. And one of the reasons is because there are lots of parks. There's a really big park right in the centre of the city.
Is it beautiful?
It's gorgeous. It's called the Botanical Gardens, and they have plants from many different places around the world. And there's a lake, a small lake in the centre. But what I really love about that park is at one time of the year, they have lots of big fruit bats that fly into the park and they hang upside down from the trees. They're really huge, like big sacks. It's very cool.
That sounds beautiful.
Yeah.
So, is there good shopping in your city?
Oh, there's great shopping in Melbourne. You know, Melbourne has people from many different countries. So we have a great variety of things and clothing, cars, coffee shops, foods from many different countries. So it's a great place to shop.
Wonderful. What about housing? Is there cheap housing or is it really expensive?
Well, it's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as Sydney. Sydney is the biggest city in Australia. It's very expensive to live. But in Melbourne, the housing is so-so.
How do you get around in Melbourne? Do you take the bus?
You can take the bus, but Melbourne has something very special that no other city in Australia has. We have a tram system. I think they're called trolley cars in America, maybe.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Well, Melbourne has a really big tram system, so you can go lots of places in the city by tram. It's really good fun.
What about the tram? Is it expensive?
Not so expensive. Cheaper than the bus. Maybe about the same as the train. Cheaper than a car. Probably one of the cheapest ways to travel in the city.
What about schools in Melbourne? Is there a big university?
Melbourne has 3 or 4 really big universities and some smaller universities too. Also, they have some very good private high schools and some very good public high schools.
Great. That sounds like a great place to go to school.
It's a pretty great place to live.
Track 2.
Hey Shirley.
Hey, Josh.
So how was your weekend?
Quite busy this weekend.
Really? Those are hard.
Yeah.
So what did you do on Saturday?
Well, Saturday morning, I usually clean the house.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of boring, but I have to clean the bathroom and then the kitchen and then the lounge room because I have lots of cats.
Okay.
And the cats leave hair everywhere. So I always have to clean on Saturday mornings.
Yes, cats are messy.
Yeah.
So after you cleaned, what did you do?
Well, in the afternoon, I went for a walk up the mountain. It was a beautiful sunny day. There were no clouds in the sky.
Wow.
It was gorgeous. So I walked up the mountain and I saw a ferret.
A ferret?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're a little furry animal, 4 legs, tail. Not like a rabbit, but about the same size as a rabbit.
Okay.
And they're kind of gold-brown colour.
Wow. Did you see any other animals on your walk?
No. I
Okay.
didn't see any other animals on the ground, but I did see a beautiful bird flying in the sky.
Wow. Do
Yes.
you know what kind?
I think it was an ibis. It's a big bird that usually walks in the water. It has long legs and it was white with a black head.
Great. So after your walk, did you do anything else?
I went home and then I watched some TV.
Okay.
That was about it for my Saturday.
Okay. What did you do on Sunday?
Sunday, I went to the art museum.
Really?
Yeah.
Great.
I really like to go and see new art, pictures or paintings or photographs or sometimes sculptures.
Okay. So who's your favorite artist?
I don't really have a favourite artist, but I really like watercolours.
Okay.
So pictures that are painted with just a kind of soft painting style.
Do you like paintings of nature?
I do like paintings of nature. I especially like paintings of flowers and animals
Okay.
and places that have water, like lakes or rivers or the sea.
Oh, that sounds like you had a great weekend.
Yeah, it was good, thanks.
Okay.
Track 3.
Hi, I'm Mari. I'm here with Ron. Ron is from Hawaii. So, Ron, what's so special about Hawaii?
Well, Hawaii is my home, but to people not from Hawaii, I think Hawaii is famous for its nice weather. It's warm all year round. Also, it's known for its beaches. The beaches are very nice, and it's also known for its warm hospitality. The people are also very nice.
So, can you tell me more about the weather? It's always sunny. It never rains.
It does rain, but often it rains and is sunny at the same time, so we have a lot of rainbows. So Hawaii is also famous for rainbows.
That's nice. Can you tell me more about the beach?
We have beaches on all shores of the island, of all our islands. So there's many beaches to choose from. And often, some beaches have big waves, some beaches have small waves, and you can choose which beach to go to, depending on whether you want to surf in big waves or you want to swim where there's no waves.
Can you tell me maybe about the nature in Hawaii?
We have forests, so there's lots of animals like birds and small animals like wallabies. We have Hawaiian wallabies, and they live in the forest.
What's a wallaby?
Wallabies, they're those little mammals. They came from Australia, and they were introduced to Hawaii, and now they're wild in Hawaii, and they've become their own species.
What do they look like?
They look like little kangaroos, I think.
Interesting. Any other interesting animals in Hawaii?
We have a lot of pigs, wild pigs. We like to go hunting for them, and we like to eat them.
Are there any animals that live in the sea?
We have nice coral reefs, so there's lots of beautiful fish in our coral reefs, and many people like to go snorkeling to look at our reefs. We also have turtles and seals in Hawaii.
Are there any whales?
We do have whales during the months of March until February, I believe. They come from Alaska, and they come to Hawaii during those months, and then they return to Alaska.
Wow, there are a lot of animals that live in Hawaii. Sounds like a great place to visit.
Track 4.
So what are 3 foods that you can't stand? 3 foods that you hate?
Number 1 would be chocolate.
Chocolate!
Yes.
That's crazy.
I don't like the feeling that you have when you put a piece of chocolate inside your mouth. It's like too hot. Like if I eat a piece of chocolate, I need to drink a lot of water. I don't like it. Yeah.
I will gladly eat all of your chocolate. If you have chocolate you don't want, I'm here.
It's weird because when, chocolate is very popular as a gift. Somebody's always giving you chocolate, and I take it because I don't want to say everybody like I hate chocolate actually. But yeah, what about you? What's something you don't really like?
Well, I have something I don't like that I think is really popular, and every time I say I don't like it, I always get the same like what kind of reaction. But I don't like ice cream.
What?
Yeah. I don't like ice cream. I don't think food should be that cold. I don't like it. Food shouldn't be too cold to eat. It's just not.
You don't know what you're missing.
I'm
Ice creams are really, really good, especially in summer.
Chocolate's really good. I'll take chocolate over ice cream any day.
Well, you can try chocolate ice cream.
Oh, chocolate ice cream is the worst. Chocolate ice cream is the worst. Ugh. No,
what about a
you.
second one? Do you have any second food that you don't like?
I don't like tomatoes.
Oh.
Which is strange because I eat lots of pasta with tomato flavored stuff in it. But just tomatoes by themselves is not something I enjoy. Whenever I have like a hamburger with a tomato in it, I always have to take it out and give it to someone else. I don't like it. It's just juicy and not a good juicy way.
I don't like garlic.
You don't like garlic?
I like garlic in food, but I don't like to see it or eat it and have the taste of garlic. I don't like it.
Once you've got the taste of garlic, you don't get rid of that for about 3 days, right?
Exactly, that's another thing. Yeah. So when my mom is cooking and using garlic, after that she had to remove it. She cannot leave any evidence that she was using garlic in her food. Yes.
Is there another food that you don't like?
I would say sprouts, the Brussels sprouts.
Man, no one likes sprouts.
It's bitter, and even though some people say it's good for your body, I don't like them.
I think, sprouts are just universally hated. No one likes sprouts.
Yeah, well, but when you are a child, your parents, for some reason, are always giving you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cruel.
Oh, I don't like it. It looks like, I feel like a cow eating those things. Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's just, ugh.
What about you? Any other?
I have one more, but it's really strange. I've never actually eaten them, but looking at them makes me really uncomfortable. And that's olives. I hate olives. I can't stand olives. Just looking at them makes me want to scream.
Really?
Like, I think it's the hole. I don't like the hole in olives. I'm like scared of olives. It's really strange, but
I
no.
like them. Very
you can
tasty.
have my olives.
Green, black.
Oh, no. If I see them in a jar at the supermarket, just no. Oh, no. Don't like them. Scared of olives. It's the craziest thing ever, but no. Don't like olives. Keep them away from me.
Good.
Track 5.
So we've been talking about women's roles in society, and are you a stay-at-home mom or a working mom?
Well, I guess I'm both. Right now, I'm on maternity leave, and I'm on month 6 of maternity leave.
What does that mean?
So, maternity leave is when you have a job, but then you become pregnant, or you're going to have a baby, maybe adopt too. So you're going to have a baby, and so you take time off of work to stay home with the new baby.
Oh, I see. Do you still get paid?
I do. I get about half of my wage. So I do still get paid, and I'm very grateful for that. So I've been at home with the new baby for 6 months, and I'm going to go back to work next month.
Oh. What will happen with the baby?
So I have 2 kids, actually. I have a toddler and a baby. And both of them will go to daycare during the day.
I see.
So I signed up for the daycare before the baby was even born. It's really hard to find good daycare that you can afford, that's near your house. So you have to start planning before the baby's even born if you're the type of person who wants to go back to work.
I see. I don't think many men worry about getting good daycare for their children when
No.
they think about their jobs.
No. Even when there's a family and the mother and father both work, still it's the mother that has to do everything with the kids, usually. Usually the mom has to, for example, get the bag ready for the kids to take to daycare. They have to arrange the daycare. The daycare has the mother's phone number, usually. And so the mom has to do a lot of extra work, even though mom and dad both have full-time jobs.
I see. Are you saying that things should be different?
Yes, I think things should be different. I'm so lucky. My husband agrees with me. And my husband, he drops the kids off at daycare and he picks them up and he does the laundry and the dishes, and it helps me focus on my career so that I can stay late at work if I need to. I can go to an extra meeting on a weekend, and it makes me feel more fulfilled that it's not my husband's job that comes first. A lot of times women make less money than men and they put their job second to their husband, and it's not equal and it's not fair. And so I think that people should work on making things more equal.
Well, I agree with you.
Thank you.